Athina Onassis. Just hearing the name conjures images of wealth, power, and legacy. Born into one of the richest families in history, her life seems like the ultimate dream. But behind the yachts, luxury homes, and staggering fortunes lies a story filled with tragedy, struggle, and heartbreak. It's a reminder that even those who appear to have it all can face hardships beyond what most of us can imagine. A family of wealth and tragedy. The Onassis name is steeped in legend, largely due to Athena's grandfather, Aristotle Onassis, the Greek shipping magnate whose empire spanned the globe. He was a man who defined wealth, mingling with presidents, celebrities, and royalty. His love life alone captured the world's attention, from his marriage to Jackie Kennedy, widow of the late U.S. President John F. Kennedy, to his stormy romance with the opera singer Maria Callas. But with all that wealth came tremendous personal losses. Aristotle suffered the tragic death of his only son, Alexander, in a plane crash in 1973. Many say this broke him. Just 2 years later, he passed away, leaving behind a vast fortune and a broken-hearted daughter, Christina Onassis. Christina's life was a series of ups and downs, marked by her struggles with weight, mental health, and failed marriages. She was desperately searching for love and stability, but found it elusive. When she met Thierry Roussel, a French pharmaceutical heir, she thought she had found the one. But their relationship was anything but stable. A marriage built on fragile foundations. Christina's marriage to Thierry was a tumultuous one from the start. Christina was infatuated with Thierry, but he had an ongoing affair with Gabriella Landhage, a Swedish model, even before their wedding. Christina was aware of this and still fought to keep the marriage alive, hoping that financial support and compromises might make things work. She even suggested a shared arrangement with Gabriella, but Thierry's heart was never fully committed. The couple had their daughter, Athina Onassis, in 1985, but the relationship deteriorated soon after. By the time Athina was just 8 months old, divorce proceedings had begun, and they were finalized by 1987. Christina, ever devoted to her daughter, continued to interact with Thierry in what could only be described as a complicated and painful dynamic until her sudden death in 1988. Christina's death left Athina as the sole heir to the Onassis fortune, one of the largest family fortunes in history. But while Athina inherited wealth, she also inherited the tangled web of her family's emotional struggles. Athena's childhood. After Christina's passing, Athena's upbringing was anything but typical. Raised by her father, Thierry Roussel, and his wife Gabriella, Athina grew up in Switzerland, far removed from the glamour of her Greek heritage. Despite being the heiress to billions, Thierry worked hard to ensure Athina didn't grow up spoiled by wealth. He limited her pocket money, making sure she lived no more lavishly than her half-siblings. But life under her father's roof wasn't easy. Thierry, who had always had a strained relationship with the Onassis legacy, often clashed with the board of administrators who controlled Athena's inheritance. These trustees, selected by Christina herself, were tasked with overseeing every penny spent in Athena's name. It was clear that Christina, even after death, didn't trust Thierry to handle the fortune responsibly. The tension between the family and the board led to constant friction, and Thierry often expressed his frustration publicly. Athina, meanwhile, struggled with her own sense of identity. As she grew older, she expressed resentment towards her Greek heritage, associating the Onassis name with the pressures and complications of her life. In one interview, she even went so far as to say she'd burn every last dollar of the Onassis fortune if she could. Athena's escape from wealth. One of the few bright spots in Athena's life was her passion for equestrian sports. Horses became her escape from the pressures of her family legacy. Athena's love for riding began when she was young, and as she grew, she started competing in show jumping events. Her natural talent for the sport led her to success, including a second-place finish at an event in Jerez, Spain in 2001, where she competed under the Greek flag. Equestrian sports provided Athena with a sense of freedom and purpose that her family's wealth could never give her. Despite her vast fortune, Athena found joy in the simplicity of working with horses. and this became a central part of her life. It was through the equestrian world that she met her future husband, Álvaro de Miranda Neto, a Brazilian show jumper with 2 Olympic medals. Marriage and heartbreak. In 2005, Athena married Álvaro in a lavish ceremony filled with Brazilian VIPs and equestrian friends. But just like her mother, Athena couldn't escape the relationship troubles that seemed to haunt the women of the Onassis family. Allegations of infidelity on Álvaro's part emerged, and by 2016, the couple had separated. The divorce was messy. Álvaro contested their prenuptial agreement and sought alimony. The legal battles were complex, with disputes over everything from property to the ownership of their horses. Athena, who had hired the high-powered attorney Robert Stephen Cohen, fought hard to protect her assets, and by 2017, the divorce was finalized. This chapter in Athena's life echoed the struggles of her mother, who also went through multiple tumultuous marriages. For Athena, it seemed that no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't break free from the family patterns of heartbreak and emotional turmoil. A life of determination and focus. Despite the drama and personal losses, Athena has continued to build a life centered around her love of horses. She remains active in the equestrian world, competing in events and organizing the Athina Onassis International Horse Show, which has become one of the premier events in the sport. The show, originally held in São Paulo, was later moved to Pampelon Beach in Saint-Tropez by 2014, a symbol of her enduring connection to the sport she loves. Even after suffering a spinal injury in 2012, Athena persisted in her equestrian career, representing Greece in international competitions, including the European Show Jumping Championships and the World Championships. Through it all, Athena has shown incredible resilience, determined to define her own path in life, separate from the legacy of her family. So, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into the lives of other old money families, don't forget to like, subscribe to Wealthosophy, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories from the world of luxury and legacy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.